Hey, what up y'all? Nurse David here, and today I want to make a follow-up video to the video that I made in January of this year, 2021, titled The Cons of Being a CNA. Now you guys know that I'm a very positive person, so I don't want to end it on that note. This is titled The Pros of Being a CNA, a Certified Nursing Assistant, because there are a lot of pros to being a nursing assistant. And I'll say this from my own experience because I was a nursing assistant for 3 years prior to becoming a nurse. Plus, I do teach nursing assistant clinicals, so I do feel like there are benefits to going into this field. Now before we get into the video though, make sure you give this video a like and subscribe. It's awesome to see that we have reached 5,000 subscribers. Thank you so much for sticking with me. I know the videos have not been on schedule lately, but I just got finished with school and I'm just kind of coming back to my rhythm of making videos and doing my own thing. So thank you if you stuck around this long. Now with any healthcare job, there's going to be job stability, but there's not always that many jobs available for other positions such as radiology or ultrasound. But if you're going into the field of being a nursing assistant, you will always have a job, and you can find a job in any setting that you want, whether you do home health, whether you do nursing homes, whether you get a job in the hospital or the OR. There are so many opportunities, so job stability for this position is definitely something to be thankful for. In the fashion of being a nurse, being a nursing assistant, there's flexibility with your schedules, meaning that nursing assistants in the hospital on my unit, they work 3 12-hour shifts, and generally they get to make their own schedule just like I do. So obviously they gotta work their holidays, and that's on a rotation, and they have to work so many amount of weekend days, but really, you get the chance to make your own schedule. Now, if you like working your 3 days in a row, you can do that. If you like working one off, one on, and doing that throughout the week, that is also an option. And then there's also the option to go onto night shift, and that's when you'll get a nice pay increase. Speaking of pay, as a nursing assistant, if you jump around from position to position, there are opportunities to make your pay go higher. And I even know some nursing assistants that are making more than me, and I've been a nurse for 5 years, but it just depends on how you play the game. Now, depending on how self-aware you are, you can leave the hospital feeling very rewarded, because being a healthcare worker, there is that opportunity to leave at the end of the day and feel like I did something, I did that for them. But it really comes down to self-awareness. And I say self-awareness because I could look at a day and just be like, I'm so ready to get out of here, I'm so ready to go home and just go to bed. Or I could look at the day and say, I'm gonna get this person in the shower, or I'm gonna get this guy cleaned up, I'm gonna get this guy shaved. And I will say the most thankful people are when I get them cleaned up or when I get them shaved. It's not when you give them medicines or anything like that, or when a doctor comes in and tells them the plan of care. Honestly, when you pamper somebody, that's what makes them feel human, and that's when you can leave the hospital feeling like you did something. Of course, being a nursing assistant is a great stepping stone if you're going into any field, but especially if you're going to be a nurse. Now, I worked as a nursing assistant while I went to school for nursing, and there was opportunity for my work to help pay for my nursing degree. So that's one benefit. They also are very flexible with my schedule for school because they knew that I was going to become a nurse. So that's a second benefit. And lastly, once I finished my nursing program as being a CNA on my unit for 3 years, they did not even interview me, they just gave me a job. And that's the main stepping stone that anyone could look forward to. Who wouldn't appreciate being offered a job on your home unit where you're most comfortable, you know where everything is, you know the staff, so that's really an awesome thing to aspire to. If you're going to be a nurse, become a nursing assistant, and you'll especially value those good nursing assistants when you become a nurse. So it really gives you the full picture of providing healthcare to your patients. Now, this one was actually mentioned by someone in the comments on the cons video, but they had mentioned that for those who do not have enough money to go to school to become a nurse, this is a good entry-level job to get yourself into the field if you're wanting to work in the hospital or at the bedside. And I definitely agree with that, because the program is only about 6 weeks long. It's only a fraction of the cost of what it takes to become a nurse, and there are many opportunities for moving up in your pay scale, and even the opportunity of making more than an actual nurse depending on how many years you're in the field and how you play the field. Now, if you haven't seen the cons of being a nursing assistant, I'll link it down below so you can go ahead and check that out. Also, if there are any videos that you want to see me do here in the future, go ahead and leave them in the comments down below as well. Give this video a like and subscribe. Check out one of my other nursing related videos right here, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks. Bye.